Yeah, hi, good evening, angels.
Good evening,
So,
good
what's
evening.
happening?
Right. So, I wanted to share with you the past 3 days, 3 sessions with because she's Dr. Joe Dispenza's videos about rewiring the brain.
Hmm.
That I tried it out practically. What I did was in the gym, they kept asking us to increase the weights. So as we in the class, so as we were HRX class, as we were working on where you work on different body parts basically per each day. So as we were lifting the weights kept increasing to a point where I felt I could not go beyond anymore. At that moment, I remembered Dr. Joe Dispenza's words, and I said, "Let me just try it out." And I stood there with a warrior mindset, that uh, Vikash had spoken about,
Hmm.
told us about, and I decided that next time I lift the weight, which was more heavy, I put on extra 5 kg on either side, 10 kg. I decided that I'm going to decide that this weight, when I lift it, it will not feel heavy, and I will be able to lift it with the same speed as I was at the lighter weights. I thought I couldn't because my back was beginning to get strained. I just the earlier previous round. This time I just thought this thought, and I actually visualized. I felt my body as if the blood was suddenly rushing to the extremities. And there was a wave of some energy radiating from the center. And then I just bent down and I picked up the weights, and lo and behold, I'm able to lift it like it was light.
Hmm.
That 10 kg didn't seem to register. And after that lifting, I suddenly found the body was actually stronger. I could feel my backbone. I was standing more straight. And I thought, wow, this is back in the 20s, like, when you push yourself and without a doubt and use all your force. But now we think, okay, we're aging, we better be a little careful. Will I pull a ligament or whatever? But I experienced the same thing once again. That was really amazing. And the second one was when today's Ekadashi, so I'm fasting. So I think I told like in the morning, I woke up feeling a little sleepy, but I decided in the moment that I'm going to do a proper shavasana, and my eyes also, I'm going to heal it. And I sent this, it was like a meditation where I just again, part by part, every part of the body, I started relaxing. I noticed that when thoughts were coming in, it was by itself, it was kind of um dying down, and the body actually started relaxing much more effectively. And by the time I woke up, I was really feeling quite fresh. And these are two experiences from that Dr. Joe Dispenza's rewiring the brain when I tried it out. And he said that when you do that, you have to really believe that it will work. And in quantum physics, he explained how the energy field
Hmm.
around you starts accommodating these thoughts when you truly believe it. And if you open your eyes and you're still in the same energy field, you start manifesting. And then this is two examples, small examples I felt. And I was pretty excited of what's going to happen regarding my intention for the career and other areas in my life, the major areas, if I continue with this.
Oh, that's simply awesome. In fact, what we will be covering tonight is also in the same lines, but with a different uh, aspect altogether. Okay.
See, wonderful.
So,
Yeah.
uh, I don't know if anybody will be joining. It's already 8:10.
Hmm.
So, let's start with taking our pictures and then I will get into the session.
Sure. Let me just get to the light. As it were, I'm not skillful. Thank you.
No, no, it's okay. It's okay.
1 minute. Yeah, I know this is a program that has been inserted into my head earlier as a kid. Oh, you poor thing, turned out dark and all that.
All right.
Yes.
So here we go. We need to look at the camera. Keep your eyes open and wide, and I'll count. We'll count one, two, three together. We'll freeze at three. Okay.
Right.
Okay. So here we go. One, two,
1, 2, 3.
three. Wow.
Right.
I rarely get opportunities to have some sessions like this where very few presence is there. So tonight it is
Hmm.
almost nobody's. It's like a personal session for you.
Yeah, seriously.
So
That's amazing
that itself
for me.
is Yeah, so that itself is a pretty amazing thing. And whenever
And we,
like when I'm in a similar situations, and when I discover there is nobody around,
Mhm.
because when people sometimes they take time, because these are all free
Yeah,
seminars and the recordings are available. So
yeah.
what I noticed that when I post the recordings, within 24 hours, it reaches to a lot of audience. So many people they
Oh,
watch it, people are sharing it, and
mm,
so people want to watch those videos or attend these sessions at their own free time.
yeah. They don't. I think they don't get that the vibrations of coming together as a group is, or
Yeah,
maybe they're just not fully alert to that. But I find that when people come together in a group, the vibrations are different, and there's an
absolutely.
exponential benefit.
Yeah.
Like
See,
if
actually,
two
what
people are
happens?
Yeah. Like if two
Yeah,
people are intending something, let's say they want a team to win, but if three people or more start intending the same thing, it becomes two to the power of three or four or whatever number they are together. That's how
very true.
exponential it is. Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Very true. Actually, what happens that when you attend the session live, you get the blessings directly. Like it's not like, because universe is conspiring. Universe is setting up this whole session for you.
Yes.
When I am doing the talking, it's not Pinaki is doing the talking. It's universe is
Yes.
doing the talking. So
They're
you
just
are
channel.
absolutely. So you are praying throughout the day. You are expecting universe to manifest things for you. And when universe is ready to talk to you, you are not there.
Good.
You are saying, I'll wait. I'll listen to
Oh,
you in
but
my own free
Pinaki,
time.
do you just a minute? I'll get my charger because it says 5 minutes battery. It might
Yeah,
just go off
quickly.
any
Yeah,
moment. Yeah.
cool. Good. Yeah, hi, good to see you, Shilpa. Good to see you, Rekha. It's a
Hello.
privilege for me. You are here in this session instead of some other session this time.
Hello, hello, Pinaki ji.
Shilpa, I got a call from you this morning, but I was busy with something else, and there was
Don't
back to back.
worry, I did it by mistake and I realized it later, but then I forgot to write to you.
Right.
Sorry.
वाह शिल्पा
Cool.
भी है
अरे रेखा जी भी है.
Super.
नाइस टू सी
And
यू
Ramesh ji is also there.
Yes,
Yeah.
Ji. Who's
Can we
Shilpa
quickly
Ji?
take a picture of all of us
Yes, that
before
would be
we go to
nice.
the
हाँ,
session?
wait,
Jaldi
wait,
aao.
wait, wait,
Yeah.
wait. एक minute. Uh, I cannot switch it on my phone. I have to go on my mobile. You'll have to wait for a second,
All
or
right.
at least 2 minutes.
All right. All right.
Oh,
All right.
my phone is going off.
Yes. Have you charged, Ramesh? Okay, we'll take the picture later then. Let's continue with the session, and let some more people join in if they join in. And so before I get into the session tonight, let us do a quick recap of what we are doing since the seventh session onwards. Okay, but these are all connected. These are all deeply connected. So I just want to connect you with the connections, that how we are proceeding, what we are doing, and so here we go. Let me share my screen. All right. So can you see my screen, all of you?
यस
Good. So this is where we started this journey on 22nd October with episode 7. We started with the topic challenge your limiting beliefs with the divine power of law of attraction. All right. This was followed by let's discover who are those five legends you wish to become the average of. From there, we moved on to science and art of persuasion and how can you make it work in your favor. This followed by your dreams deserve your time. Create dedicated me time for your dreams now. Then we touched upon CPR for emotional emergency. Take consistent, persistent, and relentless actions. Then we discussed about SWAD. Are you a victim of stress, worry, anxiety, anger, and depression? Or you are actually enjoying the SWAD of life, the taste of life? From there, we moved on to yes, you can. You can make your chronic diseases disappear from your life now. This is one of the podcasts or one of the sessions which went viral. Like I got maximum views for this particular uh, video within shortest span of time. So I got some calls also, some unknown people, and that was a mind-blowing experience for me. You know. Now this is we covered on 3rd of December, and what we are going to cover tonight is naturally more amazing than this one. Okay, so here we go. Tonight, what we are going to talk about is energy is everything. Energy is the most fundamental key to transformation. And listen to this entire conversation with full attention. Do not let your attention go anywhere. Okay, if you are in this session right now on a Wednesday evening at 8 o'clock, which is supposed to be there on a Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock, God has a different plan for you. God has some plans. The universe has some plan that this information must reach you tonight. Okay. So pay full attention to whatever I am sharing with you. So excellence is doing ordinary things extraordinarily well. Just remember this. Okay. Anthony J. Robbins, one of my favorite icons in the international coaching circuit, is an American author, NLP coach, and a speaker. Tony Robbins, as he is known to most of us today, is well known for his workshops, seminars, and self empowering books, including international bestsellers Unlimited Power and Awaken the Giant Within. According to Tony Robbins, the most fundamental key to transformation in your business, with your goals, your relationships, your body, with your emotion, is energy. Low energy, lousy results. It doesn't matter what it is. On the other hand, high energy doesn't guarantee success either, because you could do the wrong things, but you're going to get to the result or even the mistake for that matter faster. That's the advantage when you're doing the same activity with high energy. So you fail fast. So even if you have to fail, you fail fast. Fail fast is a, a concept which is used in the corporate uh, world. If you have to fail, better fail fast so that you incur less losses. So when you work on the same concept or same thing with high energy, even if you fail, even if you make a mistake, you make it faster. And if you want, you can rise faster and move faster on the journey towards your growth and prosperity than before. So imagine when you meet somebody and they are low energy. What is your first thought? What would you say? Or how would you react if I meet and greet you like this? Let me introduce myself. I'm life coach Pinaki. And since past few months, I'm conducting these sessions every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the evening to transform my life as well as the life of my audience. How about you? And let me say the same thing in a different way. So let me introduce myself. I'm life coach Pinaki. And since past few months, I'm conducting these sessions every Tuesday at 8 o'clock in the evening to transform my life as well as the life of my audience. How about you? How many of you notice the difference in your thoughts, in your words, in your feelings, and your body language as I introduced myself to you? How many of you notice a complete shift in your energy levels?
The second
Just
one was
as I
definitely,
introduced myself with a low energy posture, then followed by saying exactly the same words with a high energy, high intensity posture.
that is clear. It was
Yeah.
obvious. In
Good.
fact, I was wondering if you had low energy in the beginning. Why? That's why you corrected yourself. It was that obvious, the difference.
Super, super, fantastic. So now, my dear angels, you need energy to succeed in your life. And let me share another example with you. Let's take relationship. Let's imagine we have two human beings who totally love each other. In every possible sense, you can visualize love for yourself. Okay, so two human beings, they love each other and they are in total love. There is no doubt, no iota of doubt over there. They are deeply in love and they are both in a peak state of their energy levels. So they both love each other totally and they are in peak states of energy all day long. What kind of relation could you predict these two people are going to have? Is it going to be poor, so, okay, or amazing?
Amazing.
Yeah, obviously amazing, isn't it? Now, here's another scenario. You have the same two people who totally love each other, but they get run down by family issues, job losses, business failures, health challenges, financial pressures, inflation, so on and so forth. The world is coming to an end soon for them. They get to a point where they are not at their peak energy. They're not horrible, they're just like sort of okay, like pretty good, like better than dead. You know what I mean to say, right? What is your conclusion about the relationship between these two souls when they are not at their peak energy? Is it going to be an amazing relationship?
It'll be good, but maybe not amazing.
No way. No way. So, love is not enough. That's the point I want to make here. Love is not enough. What made your husband, wife, or partner want to be with you is you were in a certain energy state during those moments or events. When you were pursuing them or when you were interested in them, when you were in love, was anything wrong with life? Absolutely nothing. Because when you are in love, you don't focus on all that other things anyway. You focus only on your love. But what happens when you continue to stay together after 7 days or 7 weeks or 7 months or 7 years under the same roof? One day you wake up and somewhere in there you start comparing, criticizing, complaining, compromising, and condemning them. And you say to yourself, I don't know what it is. We used to have so much passion. What happened? My dear angels, it's all because of your state, your physical, mental, and emotional state. Your energy is the foundation of everything you are attracting in your life, nothing else. We all have to deal with big challenges. We all have to deal with disappointment. But when you do that from a low energy state, you will be defeated, depressed, overwhelmed, or maybe even go out of your control sometimes. You know what I mean by that. It happened with you also. But here's the good news. If you can build inside yourself a reservoir of positive and progressive energy, I call it the PPE kit, positive and progressive energy, a PPE kit. Within a few days, you can push yourself to newer heights of accomplishment in all areas of your life. It will be there, and I promise you. By the way, PPE in industrial and medical terms refers to personal protective equipment, a gear worn to minimize exposure to hazards that cause serious workplace injuries and illnesses. It became a buzzword during the COVID times, and I wish many of you could recall now and the horror it spread along with it. Yeah, so that's cool, right? However, let me tell you, if there is one single factor that can stop you from achieving those high energy states, if there is one single factor that can stop you from achieving those high energy states, it is your answer to this simple question to yourself. Am I willing to build that reservoir of positive and progressive energy inside myself, whatever it takes? It's your answer to this question. This is the only answer that can stop you from achieving those high energy states. Am I willing to? It's not about the can part. It's all about, am I willing to? The will part. Am I willing to build that reservoir of positive and progressive energy inside myself, whatever it takes? You may ask, well, that sounds awesome, Pinaki, but how can I manifest such high energy states? Even if I could do that, how can I maintain them? Good that you asked this question. And here is my answer. Again, picked up from Tony Robbins in his own words. The strongest muscles on earth are spiritual muscles. Things like courage, faith, determination, and love that impacts you at emotional, psychological, and mental level. In fact, if you think about what affects our external world and our internal world, it's usually what I call invisible forces. Listen to this very, very carefully. This is in Tony Robbins' own words. The strongest muscles on earth are spiritual muscles. So you are a spiritual being on a human journey on this earth. Had you been in some other planet, you would have been some other creature. Okay. So the strongest muscle on earth are spiritual muscles. Things like courage, faith, determination, and love that impacts you at emotional, psychological, and mental level. In fact, if you think about what affects our external world and our internal world, it's usually what I call invisible forces. Now, let's dig a little deep into this. Invisible forces affect your life the most. Things that you can't see. For example, gravity. Too much, you are dead. Too little, you are gone. Radiation. Not enough, you are dead. Too much, again you are gone. Electricity. You don't have it in the mortal world, you don't function. And this one is my most favorite, internet. You don't have access to it, you probably don't exist for others. Now that's my definition of internet. If you don't have access to it, you probably don't exist for others. Imagine. But the most powerful of all is love and hate. The human emotions where the quality of your life is controlled if you can take control of that. You can make everything else happen in your world when you learn to take charge of your thoughts and emotions. And to make it happen, you have to change the distorting, deleting, and generalizing patterns that you currently have. We call it DDG. In terms of NLP, this is a part of the meta model, the model of the communication model of our mind. We receive almost about 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day, almost 2 million bits of data every second. And out of that, we pick up only 7 to 9 data points at any given point of time out of those 2 million data points that we receive. I have already shared it in one of the sessions. So after that, when we take those 6 to 7 points or 9 points, we apply these filters. The first one is deleting. Like we delete some of it which we don't consider important for us at that given point of time. The second one is distorting, like comparing it with something which happened in the past so that we can find a connection with that. And the third thing is generalizing. Generalizing means using words ever, never, or any ly words to generalize it. Like if it is happening to me, it is happening with other persons also. So that is the time, if you notice carefully, that most of the time to hide yourself, you use words like we and you in your communication. And every time you use the word we in our communication, you generalize things. You are not saying that this is with me only. You are saying that this is not only with me, but with everybody. So whenever you use the word you and we in your communication, catch yourself. What are you doing? Where you are dissipating your energy? Are you internalizing it or you are dissipating it? Okay. So the point is that when you do this, to make this happen, you have to change the distorting, deleting, and generalizing patterns that you currently have. And in order to do that, you need energy. You can't fake it. So you have to actually change how you feel, and you have to have more energy somehow.
What about, I've heard in Ho'oponopono, for example, fake it till you make it. But of course,
We'll
your
come to
intention
that.
is true.
We'll come to
Okay.
that.
Okay.
Okay. See, that fakingness is something different.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. See, when you fake certain things, there are two options. One is either it becomes mechanical, that's why it doesn't make any sense, or secondly, you don't believe it. You know that you are faking it, and that's why it's not working.
Got it.
Now the question is, where does that energy come from? Because if you want that energy, we are talking about the energy component of it. You can't fake it. I'll give you some examples. Okay. So, where does that energy come from? So, Tony Robbins says, energy is a habit. Listen to this very, very carefully. Energy is a habit. Energy can be released with your mind, with your psychology. If something happened that excites the hell out of you or scares the hell out of you, energy shows up. You're getting my point?
Even if you feel very passionate about something.
Yeah. So as you're saying that Ho'oponopono technique, they say they fake, you fake it. When you fake it, there's no energy naturally. It doesn't work.
Mm,
We are not even wondering or not even sensing, not even feeling what you're talking about.
mm,
Faking is still you are feeling about it. You are actually expressing it. When you're not even doing that, it's absolutely mechanical. It actually turns out to be a mechanical for 99% people, maybe more than that. Only a small fraction of people can actually make use of Ho'oponopono technique. There are four statements, and unless you are in resonance with those four sentences, the feelings of those four sentences, the vibrations of the four sentences, they are not going to work
yeah,
for you.
true.
So you need that energy.
Mm,
You need that energy to resonate with the energy which is coming to you when you are using those words. That's why Tony Robbins says energy is a habit. See, you try to correlate these two things. What Joe Dispenza is saying and what Tony Robbins is saying. Energy is a habit. You need to cultivate that habit
mm.
to make all those learnings that are coming to you from Dr. Joe Dispenza, for example. If you want to make it work for you, you need to develop this habit, cultivate this habit of energy. Otherwise, what he's sharing with you, whatever he's giving you, you may be hardly picking up a small percentage of it. Rest is all theory for you.
In fact, he was even mentioning that when you close your eyes and you intend everything and you start experiencing the joy of new mindset, that my affirmations are coming true and I can start believing in them. But when you open your eyes and suddenly you get upset or angry with something, you get out of that waveform.
Yeah.
You get out of that energy field. My question here is, that in the beginning will happen to all of us, right? I mean, it's difficult to sustain that inner
Hmm.
world in the outer world initially, till we practice it. So, as we keep closing our eyes and then recreating our affirmations, they will come back to a position where you start attracting once again, isn't it? So
Hmm.
even if you
Hmm.
do by mistake, get off the track unwittingly, you can bring it back on track with your inner world, and it will start working. Isn't that how it works?
Well, Ramesh, what is happening right now is just notice in your conversation how many times you use we and you instead of I and me.
Right. Yes.
You are not allowing that energy to get inside you.
Mm,
You are completely faking it. You're thinking it is working for you, but it's not working for you because That energy is being getting dissipated everywhere else. Though universe is giving
Mm.
you that energy, you are not in a position to receive it.
Mm. I'll be more conscious.
Yeah, you already giving the answer to the question that you have.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's carry on.
Universe is giving me a message.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Yeah.
So now notice, listen to this carefully. How many times or how many of you have ever noticed that whenever you are stuck, you are finding extremely difficult to take the next step, something pops up inside your body and boom, you got over it. Everything is falling in place all of a sudden. You start experiencing more control on your situations now. How many of you have ever experienced the presence of such unprecedented resource of energy sometime in your life?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I believe all of you. So here is what we got to take a look at. How do we generate it? Well, it's a habit. If you and I are going to change our lives, one thing we got to be clear about is that there are patterns that we have to change. These are patterns that you and I have created over years. There are patterns, the way you sit, the way you move, the way you think, the way you respond. For example, do you know there are 34 muscles in your face? For most people, this is the largest area of unemployment in the country because they only have a few expressions. They have the same feelings over and over again. The way you use your body determines the way you feel. So, energy is a habit. You need to train and discipline yourself for that. There are patterns in your body, and then there are patterns of your emotions that go together with your body. There are certain techniques using which you can manipulate and trick your subconscious mind to disintegrate your existing neural pathways and inside your brain and generate new ones to cultivate such high energy vibrations whenever you want and wherever you want. Listen to this carefully. There are certain techniques using which you can manipulate and trick your subconscious mind to disintegrate your existing neural pathways inside your brain and generate new ones to cultivate such high energy vibrations whenever you want, wherever you want. Well, how many of you want to learn some of these tricks now?
Yes, I would.
Cool. Let me share one such trick with you right now. Okay. It's just one of them. And it's absolutely awesome. You know, you will be surprised that, oh my God, is it that simple? When somebody is sad or depressed, what is their body like? What's their posture like? Where are their shoulders? Up or down? Like, are they this way or this way? Where is their head? Up or down? Are they breathing full or shallow? Are they talking loud or quiet? Fast or slow? And how do you know this? Because you have already practiced this many times in your life now. You have become a masterpiece of such expressions, isn't it? That's why just by looking at somebody, you know whether that person is sad or depressed or not, what's going on. Now, when the same person puts their shoulders back, breathe fully, move fast, or talk more rapidly, it literally changes their biochemistry within minutes. Let's do this together. Okay. So I would request each one of you to just stand up and we'll do it only for 2 minutes. Okay. So let's stand up. And as you stand up, what you need to do is you just need to uh, put your shoulders straight and back and hands on your waist like you are Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, or whatever. Let me see if I can show you because so it's like this. So you keep your shoulders like this, put your hands on your waist and look straight as if you are Batman or Superman. Everything straight like this, okay? And as you get into that posture, think of a Batman and Superman as well, okay? And as you do that, also notice your breathing. So breathe fully. एकदम दबा के सांस लो. And just stay like that for 2 minutes.
Pinaki, we have to hold the breath or we have to just in and out?
Just keep breathing, continue breathing. You don't need to hold the breath.
Okay, yeah.
You breathe deeply. Breathe in, breathe out. That's it. You feel like you are a Superman. You are Spider-Man, He-Man, She-Man, Wonder Woman.
I feel myself president of United States.
Yeah, just feel like that. And stay like that for 2 minutes. You don't need to talk. Just feel.
You
Just
mean
feel. And
Trump?
notice your feelings. What is happening in your body? Notice your feelings. What is happening in your body? Notice every part of your body, how every part of your body is responding to that posture that we're having right now. If there is a mirror around you, you can stand in front of the mirror and look at yourself and see how you are looking.
You're feeling more energetic.
Yeah. Stay with that energy. Just stay with that energy. Talk to yourself. Don't talk to anybody right now. Just talk to yourself. And let me tell you what is happening with you right now. When you do this for 2 minutes, just this small thing, small activity, whatever situation you are in, wherever you are, this is what happens. Your testosterone increases 20% within those 2 minutes. It's a hormone which gives you that feeling of power. Your stress hormone cortisol drops by 25% within those 2 minutes. Imagine 25% drop in cortisol just in 2 minutes. And within just 2 minutes, you are 33% more likely in a position to take any risk. इतना कुछ फिलहाल हो रहा है आपके बॉडी के. If you just do it 2 minutes, you have to do it alone. सबके सामने नहीं. You have to do it alone. When you do it alone for 2 minutes with full conscious awareness, this is exactly what is happening in your physiology inside your body. These biochemical reactions are going on. So what is happening? Psychologically, it was impacted upon you and it was showing up in your physiology when you are feeling sad or depressed. What you did? You did it the other way. You changed the physiology. And as you change the physiology, it started impacting your psychology. And as it started impacting your psychology, you come back from that setback situation. And you continue this for some more time. What actually happens is you can bounce back and take on the next action. You are ready to take up the challenge, whatever is happening in your life. This is just one way of accessing that energy reservoir that is there inside your body, inside your mind. One simple example. There are a few more, many of them. Tonight, I will just suggest you just stay with this one. This one is called Mother of All. Simple, chota sa activity. And it gives a hell lot of difference. It actually manifests for you whatever you want to manifest. It makes yourself ready to receive those manifestations as well. You actually ready yourself to receive those manifestations which universe is ready to shower upon you. You just practice it for a few days. I'm telling you, life will be completely different. Within a few days, you will start seeing the outcome of this one simple activity. See, you have got to stop applying 20th century thinking to 21st century challenges. You need to take back the control and empower yourself. Unlearn, update, upgrade, upskill, and upscale yourself in every possible way to stay supremely energetic throughout the day. If you come to a consensus and do this together with me, I genuinely believe that we can change not only our own energy level, not only the energy level of our near and dear ones or our communities, but maybe, just maybe, we could start to change the energy level of the entire world right here, right now. That's all I have to share with you tonight.
Thank you,
Cool.
Pinaki.
Can we take another picture?
Sure.
As four of us are here. Absolutely awesome.
So Pinaki,
Cool.
next to Gurgaon.
Now you have to come. Okay, so here we go. Look at the camera, keep your eyes wide open. No blinking allowed. And we'll count 1, 2, 3 together. We'll freeze at 3 for a few seconds and the universe will capture our moments. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Awesome.
I see all of you. Is it so cold everywhere?
Oh, yes, it is so cold everywhere.
Okay. It's so hot here. So I'm coming to visit all of you, okay?
Sure, Shilpaji.
Super.
So Shilpa ji, where are you?
At the beach? In the
No, where?
Caribbean?
Where?
Is that
In the
real, the
Caribbean.
real background? Or
Of course.
oh, wow.
नहीं यार. In Bombay Hindi, you would say shendi lagai. No, no. You can see it. I don't know how.
Yes, I
Yes,
can
you
see
can
that.
see
Yes.
now. So,
Cool.
but it looks real, no? And
Yeah.
I haven't done
That's
anything.
nice.
I haven't chosen. It just automatically came and I can't get rid of it.
Good.
So thank you,
Your next
Pinaki da.
destination.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That exercise was really good. I felt just in within the 2 minutes, I really did feel like I'm on top of the world. Looking down with the cape behind me.
It's a
So,
simple 2-minute exercise to
Pinaki,
come back. Yeah.
why do we need to take always the Western, like Superman is Western, there's nothing with Indian.
Hmm.
Why do we need to take them? Why can't we take Hanuman?
Yeah, why not? You take Hanuman.
Huh?
So he's too great. Superman is just human.
Superman did not come from this planet.
Right?
And one more thing that I had a question to ask about is because you said, Pinakida, with Ho'oponopono,
Ho'oponopono.
Ho'oponopono, yeah. So that, you fake it till you make it. And you said, well, that doesn't work and it only works with a few. Then I'm asked, my question is, see, we are asked to say our prayers, right? In Hindu household. So I remember saying the prayer Gayatri Mantra, no? We always, why do, and at that time, I'm sure nobody tells you the meaning. We just start singing. Nobody tells you. And even when you are in the ashram, they don't tell you the meanings. They say just keep on repeating the mantra, repetition. But it does change something in the chemistry of your body.
Hmm.
So I do believe that if you keep on repeating things, the words have power. Words are energy. So whether I put feelings in them, then I increase the energy because they are a seed. So you have bija mantra also. And this because the words have energy, they do make a difference to your body when you say it. And if you keep on repeating, people start believing things also. If somebody keeps on telling you you're stupid, you're stupid, you're stupid, you will believe that you're stupid. And in the same way, you're intelligent, so I do think even if you fake it, it really works. Like the placebo, you don't know that it has, you think it's a medicine. You just think about it. So I think words make a difference. This is my view on it. And what do you want to say anything about
Yeah.
it?
In fact, I've heard something similar that yes, keep repeating it. Sometimes people actually believe in lies when they keep speaking it many times. So there is power in what they say. But one thing I remember also being taught is if you want to try out something new, don't disbelieve it. Either you believe in it or you don't believe it, but you're neutral. But don't disbelieve it. So if you're neutral and you keep faking it, eventually it kind of becomes positive.
See, what is important here is that whatever you're practicing, unless you connect it with your energy resources, they're not going to work for you.
Yeah.
So even when you take medicine, if this medicine is not connecting with the energy resources of your body, they are not going to work. So
True.
in this session, what I'm highlighting is focus on your energy. Just notice what is your energy level at that point of time. I'm talking about that feeling. Are you feeling energetic? Let me give you another example. Think about that. You went to a party. There are plenty of food is around. It's all free. Free food, free liquor. You eat up. Before you go there, you feel so energetic that there's so much to eat. What happens after you eat? Do you really feel energetic? This is what
Not
I'm
if you
talking.
overeat.
This is what I'm talking about.
No, but this energy is not dissipated. It's just gone off to another place for digestion.
No, you're using your entire energy to digest that food.
Yes.
So you are not taking advantage of it, right?
Look, if it depends on how much I eat and what I eat.
Are you happy? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. If you take control on it, that makes sense. But when you don't take control on it, it's out of control. And anything which goes out of control is something where you have no control. So your energies are not working. You need a higher level of energy to control yourself.
I just
You
want
need
to give you an
higher levels of energies to control your emotions. Placebo works because you don't know you have been given a placebo. Placebo works because you believe that the right thing has been given to you and that increases your energy levels. That energy level works. It's not the placebo that works, that energy works. That you give this message to the subconscious that now you are powerful enough to take it out. So naturally, subconscious starts producing all those chemicals which are required at the required quantity, delivers it to that place where it's supposed to be sent to, and get things done.
Mm-hmm.
When you're faking it to improve your energy levels, only then it's going to work. If you know that you're faking it, you know that you're faking it. So unless it reaches that energy level from where it is supposed to work, it has to reach that threshold level. Only then it's going to work. Otherwise, you will keep on faking it, and then it will become a mechanical process for you. And then automatically stop believing in it.
No, when you are faking it, you have to put into action also.
Even if you're putting in action, if you know that you are faking it, what happens is that you believe yourself that I'm faking it instead of believing that I'm making it.
No, but when you are taking action, you are making yourself like aligned in that direction. Because
You must be knowing many people, Manish, who tried to ride a bicycle, but they still didn't learn how to ride a bicycle.
no, but the point is, I think but it puts you in that direction because like let's say if I'm faking it, but still I'm doing so many things that are important for me to achieve that goal.
Yeah, so at the time you have to believe it. See, there's a point of faking. उसका भी एक limit है. आप कितना fake कर रहे हो? क्या fake कर रहे
So
हो?
fake it till you make it.
Once something is that you are very clear that once you reach that point in your life, how you are going to feel about it. There's nothing wrong with that faking. It's like just like a child. The child is the moment I have it in my hand, I'll do this. I'm ready for that. So it's not faking. It's about preparation. I am
Yeah.
preparing to be that way. But when you
See,
know that you are faking, when you believe that you are faking, you know that I do not know whether I'm going to achieve it or not. The moment this doubt comes in, it becomes mechanical for you. The
yeah,
moment
but
there's
I'm
a doubt, the energies of doubts cloud you.
no, what I'm saying is, if I'm faking it, at least I'm putting that into action, and that
I
really matters.
agree, Manish. When you're
Yeah.
faking it, you're putting into action. But when you're putting into action with that energy that I'm faking it and really do not know whether it's going to work for me or not, then that's not going to work for you anyway. But when you're faking it with the purpose that this is going to work for me, it's going to work for me. Think of a footballer. Think of Ronaldo, how he takes these kicks. There are so many people in front of them. The goalkeeper is there, and there is one single kick that he has to take. How he knows that if I hit the ball this way, it will take the curve and it will get into the goal. He practices it. And when he's practicing it, there is nobody in front of him. So when you're faking that, that makes sense. But when you're faking that without any purpose, you really do not know what you're going to do with this. It never works.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when I'm faking with action and with belief, it will make me achieve that goal, right? That's my belief.
With belief is the more important factor. When you believe it, only that is going to give that energy.
See,
Action is not enough. You can't hit a wall with your hand and expect it to break down within minutes.
see, belief is the most important thing, right? If
Yeah,
I'm,
so how will that belief come?
it is belief comes by your, your old success, old expertise, right? And belief comes by, if somebody other can do it, I can also do that.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That when you have that belief, there's a possibility you can put in the energy.
Yeah.
Not just taking actions won't take you anywhere. Okay,
Yeah.
so Good session for all of you. Have a great time. And next Tuesday, we are going to touch upon something even more interesting. You just see the connections between the sessions that I am taking. And every time you encounter with such situations or with some new learnings like that, ask yourself only one question, that with this new awareness, what do I see possible for myself? Where are things which didn't work for me? Why did things didn't work for me? Despite putting all my effort, despite faking it many times, why it didn't work for me? So wherever it didn't work for me, now we can analyze that why it
My
didn't.
yeah, Pinaki ji, my strongest belief is that with taking action, you will achieve more than otherwise. If not taking action, the point is, if your direction is right and you are taking in in success, the speed is not important, but the direction is important. Because if you have the right direction, slowly you will get the speed also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you and good night.
Yeah. Bye bye. Good night.